maiden win in the season opener. At Hockenheim, Marco Wittmann scores the first victory of his still young career.
Yeah, for me it was just amazing. I mean, to start a season like that with your first victory, with the first one for the M4 and as well as the 60s for BMW and DTM, it's just a great feeling. I mean, we worked really hard over the winter and we had already a good qualifying yesterday, and yeah, it's just a great feeling.
The German already takes the lead on lap 3 and builds up a considerable advantage.
I think the key was really to overtake Adrian in lap 3, then make a gap to him, and at the end I was able to increase it even.
Wittmann's margin was sufficient, but one driver gets very close to the top position. Matthias Ekström. After his mandatory pit stop, the Swede charges through the field with option tyres and claims second place, thanks to a clever strategy and the new regulations.
Well, I had a great race. First laps were very exciting. I think first time in DTM ever I were 4 wide up to the hairpin, so it was pretty exciting. And in the end, I had a good race. Car was okay, and can be pretty pleased. In the end, I think we had the pace to at least give Marco a fight for the win. It didn't happen, but still happy with 18 points in P2 for today.
Adrian Tombe comes second in the fierce duel of the Abt drivers. Third place is still a good result for the Frenchman.
I was really hoping for taking a lot of points today, and that's the case. It's not the victory, but I think race incidents made it hard for better than second. Second would have been possible, but at the end of the day I'm really happy with that.
For Mike Rockenfeller, the race goes better than qualifying. The DTM champion makes up ground compared to his qualifying result and finishes 4th. Beautiful weather and a legendary visitor for the first DTM round. Together with the fans on the grandstands, football legend Franz Beckenbauer watched an entertaining race. At Mercedes-Benz, spirits were rather down. After a disastrous qualifying, the race day didn't go well either. The best placed drivers of the brand from Stuttgart, Pascal Wehrlein and Gary Paffett, in 11th and 12th place. The home race at the Hockenheim ring, a weekend to forget.
Disappointing is the word you can describe our race weekend, starting with qualifying yesterday and the race today. We now have to analyze step by step what went really wrong. When we have identified those things that went wrong, then we must start taking measures to solve the problems.
Closely fought duels and tough position fights also claimed their victims. Rookie driver Antonio Felix da Costa deprives himself of a well-earned reward with this manoeuvre against Timo Scheider. His teammate Timo Glock shows a better way to do it. The ex-Formula One driver ends up a fine 5th.
The race was not too bad. I think I struggled a bit at the start, lost positions, gained it back in the hairpin because I had a good slipstream and overtook 4 cars in one hit. I was in the game still for the points, but it was clearly that we will struggle with all the option runners coming at the end. But, you know, target was to score points, and that's what we did at the end.
Wittmann wins at Hockenheim. For BMW, it is the 60th victory in the DTM, the first win upon the debut of the new BMW M4 DTM. Then 3 Audi drivers. Bruno Spengler finishes 6th. Joey Hand also scores points. Miguel Molina, who started last, makes up 10 places. Nico Müller is the best placed rookie in 16th place. Vitaly Petrov and Maxime Martin don't have a good DTM premiere. Eduardo Mortara has bad luck. The Italian has to park his car after a puncture while on course for a podium finish. The fine-tuned regulations proved their worth in the 2014 DTM season opener. The tyre strategies were clearly recognizable. There was more excitement in qualifying. This DTM whets the appetite for more. The action continues in a fortnight, then at the Motorsport Arena, Oschersleben.